It's time now for the PHL 11 a.m. news report for this Wednesday morning going into Wednesday afternoon, March 18th, 2015. Good afternoon and good morning, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Your 11 a.m. news at 9 here. Top story at 11 a.m. here is at least 7 foreigners and a Tunisian national were killed and an unknown number of people were taken hostage in a shooting attack at Tunisia's Leading Museum, the country's interior ministry said. In Jerusalem, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu pledged on Wednesday to form a new government coalition quickly after an upset election victory that was built on a shift to the right and is likely to worsen a troubled relationship. In Washington, faced with a mountain of serious legal questions, no path to resume the jet-set lifestyle and celebrity he craved with the derision of local support, Representative Aaron Chuck of Illinois said as he resigned from Congress. U.S. stocks edged lower ahead of a key Federal Reserve statement FedEx slumps. As we take a look at the stock market report here on this Wednesday morning, going to Wednesday afternoon, Dow 1775.76, down 63.32, SP 526.79, down 4.49, and Nasdaq 49.31.38, down 5.84. An event that is developing a much madness tradition in recent years, President Barack Obama revealed his NCAA men's college basketball tournament bracket selections. Is Katie Holmes dating Jamie Foxx? That's the buzz, as people in U.S. Weekly are both saying that Katie Holmes and Jamie Foxx have gotten more than friendly lately. Secret Service Director acknowledges lapses in White House drunk driving. Cyclone Pam takes every toll on remote island of Venado. Stockton, California, authorities in Northern California say at least 3 people were killed and 4 people were wounded in an apparent drive-by shooting at a convenience store. President Obama says he hopes his presidential library is built in Chicago, but there are some entanglements, the Chicago Tribune reports. Washington, in the early Willie won't be days of the potential Jeb Bush presidential candidacy, there will be one important naysayer, is Barbara Bush. In Winston-Salem, North Carolina, an 18-year-old man stabbed 3 young brothers to death and injured their sister and mother at a home in eastern North Carolina, police said on Wednesday. Kraft said it will recall 242,000 boxes of its popular macaroni and cheese dinners that may contain pieces of metal as consumers affected by the Kraft macaroni and cheese recall should return the items to their store for an exchange or a full refund. Remarkably restrained is how many economists have summed up Chancellor George Osborne's final budget for the United Kingdom goes to the polls in May. A German court ruled Wednesday that Uber violates the nation's taxi laws and has imposed a nationwide ban on the popular ride-sharing service. In Stockholm, Sweden's central bank has cut its key interest rate to a record low of minus 0.25%, and the move was to make monetary policy even more expensatory. However, the delivered and package of earnings results are all about management expectations and a failure to fully meet expectations, but the latter is why shares of FedEx has slipped into negative territory in early Wednesday trading. Self-driving cars might be a novelty today, but in the not-too-distant future they could become common. Eventually, autonomous cars might prove to be so much safer than human drivers, then you won't even allowed to take the wheel anymore. Andy Fraser, who co-wrote the resin rock anthem All Right Now when he was a teenage bassist for the British rock band Free, has died in California at the age of 62. Carbon allotrope graphene alloys remain in the news for one another reason. A new study has found that the defective and imperfect graphene can help in enhancing the efficiency of cells. A study in monthly notice of the Astronomical Society suggests that billions of stars in the Milky Way could contain 1 or 3 planets in the habitable zone of average. A massive die-off of snow geese in Idaho has tentatively been linked to avian cholera, according to statements made by the state's Department of Fish and Game earlier this week. People breastfed as infants have higher intelligence scores in adulthood and higher earnings, according to a study published Wednesday that tracked the development of 3,500 newborns over 30 years. The research is going to pinpoint why diet soda led to bigger waistlines, but think it could be tied to the sweeteners used in the soda. Okay, let's take a look at New England Insulars here at 11:04 here. Oh, okay, let's move it on to the sports. Tonight, the Boston Celtics will be at Oklahoma City tonight, taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Game time at 8 o'clock, which is 7 o'clock their time. And the Wheaton men's tennis team will take on Eastern Nazarene College at Haas Athletic Center instead of outside because of the snow. Peter Channel News Time, 11:04. Time now for a travel report here on this late Wednesday morning going into Wednesday afternoon, and it is smooth sailing 9 ways, byways in New England here. And there's one accident to report, and that is Interstate 95 on the southbound side after Route 195 in downtown Providence, an accident, so expect delays. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute on this Wednesday morning going into Wednesday afternoon here. And a look at the MBTA. Silver Line SL5 experiencing minor delays due to traffic, and the MBTA Silver Line SL4 experiencing minor delays due to traffic here. And on the commuter rail on the MBTA, Fitchburg South Acton line delayed. Extra train was supposed to leave Littleton at 9:51 a.m. Broken down in Littleton Route 1. Next train will be leaving approximately another time. Haverhill line train 212 9:44 a.m. from Haverhill delayed. Train now moving through 30 to 40 minutes late. Peter Channel News Time, 11:06 here. Time now for our weather report, and we are under a wind advisory in effect until 8 p.m. this evening here as location much of southern New England and winds northwest about 15-25 miles per hour, with gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Time in fact this afternoon. Apex northwest wind gusts will bring down some large tree limbs and perhaps even a few trees, possibly causing isolated power outages here as a wind advisory is issued when sustained winds are forecast to be 31 to 39 miles per hour. Gusts will range between 46 and 57 miles per hour. Winds this strong and capable of down some small tree limbs and branches, possibly causing isolated power outages, and driving can also be difficult, especially for high-profile vehicles here. And day 1 today, tonight, wind advisory, and day 2 for 7, Thursday for Tuesday, a fast-moving low-pressure system may bring a period of rain and or accumulating wet snow to the region sometime Friday and early Saturday. There's uncertainty on the track of the low-pressure system as well as the timing as so confidence on precipitation tap and amounts remain low this time. All right, 7-day forecast goes like this for today. Most of the time, got about 33 degrees. Wednesday with a northwest wind about 20 to 22 miles per gust size, 45 miles per hour. For that, most of the coast got a low about 15 degrees. Northwest wind about 10 miles per gust size, 33 miles per hour. For Thursday, south got about 35 degrees. Northwest wind about 10 to 14 miles per gust size, 25 miles per hour. For that, most of the coast got a low about 15 degrees. Northwest wind about 5 to 8 miles per hour, becoming calm after midnight. For Friday, chance of snow mainly after 2 p.m. Parts of the sky about 37 degrees. Calm wind becoming south wind, 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 30%. For that, snow likely to remain between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. Patchy fog after 11 p.m. Otherwise, skies got a low about 29 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 6%. Saturday, chance of rain and snow before 11 a.m. Then a chance of rain between 11 a.m. and noon. Patchy fog before 10 a.m. wise. Most of the skies got about 44 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 50%. Saturday, forecast skies with a low around 27 degrees. Sunday, most of the night skies have about 36 degrees. Sunday night, most of the skies low about 14 degrees. For Monday, south skies have about 35 degrees. Monday night, most of the skies low about 19 degrees. For Tuesday, most of the night skies have about 43 degrees. Northern temperature Sunday at 30 degrees with fair and breezy skies with a wind chill 17, gusting up to 33 miles per hour. Winds northwest about 22 miles per hour. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 a.m. news report on this Wednesday morning going into Wednesday afternoon, March 18th, 2015. People, you have a good day with a good bad attitude. Dear.